and Europe who are leading teams. And we thought, well, Eric, he's a CIO, he's a techie guy, right? Let's build a learning platform. Let's enable people to use this class material self-paced whenever they want to log on and look at the material. So we ended up with the Manager Mechanics e-learning platform. Eric, are you there? Oh, he's here. Okay. Are you listening? Okay. If I put you on speaker right this minute, there's probably going to be some feedback. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pick up the phone in a minute or so, and I know it's hard for you to sit there and bite your tongue, but okay, sounds good. I'll come pick the phone up, and we'll all listen to you in a few minutes. Does that work? Okay. So we have customers now who buy. Of course, people bought books, but you probably don't get rich on books. People bought classes. That's pretty nice revenue stream. Custom classes, of course, they pay us to customize them. We customize them a little bit because we're nice people, but most of the time we're not that nice. So they pay us to do that. And so now a revenue stream is starting to develop. And of course, when you have large customers who have people who they'd like to develop into managers, they're trying to develop their bench, they would like to be able to have a subscription so that people could log on whenever they want. So now we have another revenue stream developing here. And then we have video and books, and we use that technology a number of different ways. First of all, if you do a video like we're doing tonight, you can strip off the audio and you can run that as a podcast. And if you're running a podcast, you can bundle that and package that in certain ways so that you have a revenue stream coming from podcasts as well. In addition, for us, and you see my little badge that I'm wearing here that has the Brainshark folder. Brainshark is a partner of ours, and Brainshark specializes in online learning. And we are a content provider for Brainshark. They sell a software package to companies that get installed and used for all kinds of training and communication internal to that corporation. For us, Brainshark became a channel partner. So we have now taken this Manager Mechanics book, turned it into a class, and taken that class and turned it into a number of learning products. That we have created a variety of revenue streams for, all from that first piece of intellectual property. Now remember I said a second ago that I wish that we could take credit for all these brilliant things that we think we've done, but the truth is our customers have really led us in these directions. And the next thing that happened to us is, if you've got a whole bunch of IT people in your organization that you'd like to develop, and in walks a guy who's been a CIO for 50 years, okay, maybe 10 years, what would you think? Gee, can't you guys at Manager Mechanics take that class, dealing with difficult employees, and make it dealing with difficult techies? Because in truth, in a technical organization, you're the technical person in this room. Now there may be other people here who are technical, but since you helped me get on, you're my technical guru at the moment. But the truth is that IT as an organization, it has a subset of all of the management issues. But it is truly a subset, because when you're dealing with the kind of individual who's very smart and very focused and self-selects to be in IT, which is a technology-rich environment, you tend to have a certain kind of personality. You're laughing. My husband. There you go. I'm married to an here, and I work all day with ex-CIO. So I know but it's an important problem for organizations, and if we think about the people we do business with in our personal and professional life, technology is driving more than ever, and it's going to continue to drive more than ever. So if you're a large corporation and you have IT people and you don't think that you're doing a very effective job helping them manage their teams, that has severe organizational implications. Really, really can hurt a company big time. And there are companies in Massachusetts in particular, and on the West Coast too, where technology is their business. And they've got even more technical people. So we have this class dealing with difficult employees which has now become dealing with difficult techies. And what comes out of that are a couple of other things. Eric gets noticed as being someone who's got something to say about management and Gatehouse Media, who's a publisher of daily newspapers, community newspapers all around the country. I don't know, 300 or 400 of them or something. He ends up with a column in there called Manager Mechanics for Eric People Who Want Management. So now we've got a lot of things happening here. And of course, we've moved now from just basic management training to management training for IT people. So what comes out of that is a column in IT World called Your IT Career. So one little book. It's pretty amazing, what you can do. So that's the history of the book. Now, everybody's got you on the phone, Eric, so I'm going to turn you up. And I'm going to ask everybody to turn you up. And I'm going to shut up, Eric, and if there's anything you'd like to add up until now, now's the time.
Okay, hi all. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Good sound check?
Yes, sir.
We can hear you.
Yeah. Great. Yes, actually, I think Terry did a really good job. The best I could tell, I could hear good but not great, is that you just went through the complete science slide 6, which was the one that basically laid out how the book went to classes.
Correct.
Okay. I think in the book, I think that the first big key from well, someone just else can I say that? I think that the big thing to notice here, and I'm sure it's go out, is that when you do things once, think of things based on your business plan, how you can roll them out in other ways. In fact, we're going to be talking a lot more about them later. And on the bottom piece here, because I know that the past year was related to being published also, is we'll talk more about how the Gatehouse Media thing happened to get the column to be able to do this. But the front here, now Terry, do you want to take the next one on move to the clouds, or do you want me to pick that one up?
No, I'll take it. And I'm going to ask people to hang up their cell phones. I think we're going to be able to hear with mine.
Okay.
And if we can't, we'll have a few people dial back in. Okay. Okay, so say something to me, Eric. Eric.
Yes.
Say hi. Say hello.
Somebody over there had to that.
Yeah, that was really good.
Okay. I'm going to turn you back. I'm going to turn you back down there. I'm going to pick up the presentation.
Okay, sounds good.
This is different, to say the least. So,
You're doing great.
thank you. So, we've got this whole revenue stream happening from the book. And there are other topics within the book that become other classes. But the pattern, the journey of the 7 employees, really is very similar to the journey of all the other parts that came out of that original book, Manager Mechanics, Tips and Techniques for First-Time Managers. Now, one of the things that has happened in IT, and we're driven at this point pretty much by IT and what's happening in that industry, is cloud computing has become just a huge, huge thing. And for those of us who've been in IT a long time, cloud computing is basically like the old sharing that we used to do. Well, yeah, the old time sharing that we used to